couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now here's Johnson. Passes it to Ayton. Stolen by Collins. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. Johnson kicks to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Over to the left wing. Johnson with the screen on Capella. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Ayton. Johnson's got the opening basket of the game for the Suns. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper.
Well, the teammates and the coaching staff know that he's going to take those kind of shots as Trey takes a quick one.
Ball outside. Booker in the corner. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the score by Phoenix. To the right side. Capella dishes to Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 6 to shoot. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And it's Capella missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Capella kicks to Young. Takes the 3. Collins against Johnson. Here's Bogdanovich. Rejected by Booker. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Suns leading by 3. Here's Paul. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Capella. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. There are numerous problems that Trae Young presents, but coach is focused on Young's shooting. After watching the tape, coach said he'll instruct his defenders to pick up Young as soon as he crosses half court. He emphasized that's not hyperbole. You can't say they don't respect his range. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Paul. Booker outside. To the inside. Ayton back to Booker. Bridges right side. Booker left side. The pass to Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Shoots over Capella, and Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young looking it over. We've got 1:23 left in the first. Right side, Collins. Capella, the pass to Young. Atlanta again missing. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Bridges. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Hunter on the wing. Collins dishes to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Got a piece of it. Booker with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Man, that draft day trade is going to be talked about for the entirety of his career, as Trae Young linked to Luka Doncic in that big trade, but both teams really benefited from it.
He had a nice open look right there.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young passes to Capella. Paul against Young. Here he goes. And that one goes long. Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Booker dishes to Johnson. Off on the layup.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns ahead. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Now, here is Young. The Hawks working the ball around. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Bridges. Lock at 6. Booker with it, and guarded by Capella. A nice shot by Booker.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
Bounce pass Young. Capella, the pass to Hunter. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. Trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3-ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3-ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly. And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." As they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And Young kicks to Capella. A three from Bogdanovich.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, and he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
On the wing, Booker. There's the three. Johnson, the pass to Booker. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Inside. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Atlanta leading by 4. Outside, Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Capella inside. He's guarded by Booker. Bridges dishes to Paul. Down low. Ayton kicks to Paul. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, thank you, David. Folks.
16.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet, Jake Crowder out there with Torrey Craig. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Molinari passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Molinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space. And that time, credit him with the assist.
Shamet on the wing. Back to Holiday. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shamet kicks to Crowder. On deep. And they recover it. A second chance effort. Rebounded by the Hawks.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Back to Wright. And Wright throws it down hard. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Team second.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Great open look there. Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy.
Here's Luau. Craig defending. There's the pick. Gallinari attacking, and Gallinari throws it down.
Fantastic attack by Gallinari. Once he realizes the defense was cheating up, took advantage of it.
Passes it to Shamet. Gallinari with the steal. And they're running. There's Luau. It's tipped. Here's Shamet. And he stays with it. Back to Crowder. And stolen by Okongwu. Puts up a three. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. Craig passes to Shamet. To the middle. McGee's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 7. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could show why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers. Give my hand pass for ATL Hawks.
Right against Holiday. Pass to Herter. To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gallinari's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Shamet finds McGee. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday with the 3. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. Rebound by the Hawks.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Pocket 4, knocks it loose, stolen by McGee.
You could stay active on defense, good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a short 2 there.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here is McGee. He's tightly guarded, trying to end the drought.
And offensively, they have laid an egg here in the second half. The missed shots are piling up, and their field goal percentage continues to plummet.
The pass to Craig. There's the dish to Holiday. And stolen by Wright. Got a piece of it. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Gallinari right side. Shot clock at 6. Herter passes to Gallinari. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Herter up there high, throw it down.
Now here is Holiday. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And that one's good. Shamet.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Right against Holiday. Gallinari outside. Pass to Herter. From deep 3-point range. No good that time. A wide open look here for Craig. Good as the jump shot falls. Craig's got his first basket of the night.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta. They lead by 6. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wild with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
First team foul.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young with no one around. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5 assists tonight. Al Paul. Pass to Booker. For the 3. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Ayton. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Capella. Hunter for 3. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And Bogdanovich drives, it's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
Paul surveying the floor. Johnson outside. It's up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Johnson. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Bridges, no one around him. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And Ayton throws it down.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Young pass to Bogdanovich. And they pick up 2. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here is Paul. Pass to Ayton. Now Paul. Puts it up from 15. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. And Young, here we go. Some solid D from Paul. Suns trail by 4. Johnson dishes to Ayton. Ayton a screen on Bogdanovich. No good from Booker. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Collins looking around. To shoot. Pass to Capella. Young from outside. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, that's Trae Young working right up to the buzzer, but knows the clock and finds a way to bail the team out.
That has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Passes it to Capella. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Young against Paul. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And stolen by Ayton.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And the Hawks with possession. They lead by 4. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Phoenix foul. Chris Paul. And that's his third. Team second.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for 2.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
On the wing, Booker fires the 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
$8 violation. Phoenix ball.
Long range from the inbound. It's off. And so the Hawks take the win. It was. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center grab. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now here's Collins. Hunter passes to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Collins. Offensive rebound. And Capella gets it to go.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the inside. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now Bogdanovich. Back to Young. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Off the left rim and out.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Bogdanovich against Collins. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Now here's Collins. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And it's blocked by Collins. And they're pushing it up. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. Collins with the rebound. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now Conley. Picked by Gobert. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Jacks up a 3. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Inside. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Conley. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Young with it, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Collins. The kick to Hunter from downtown. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Gobert. And here's Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Into the lane. Here's Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Hunter covering. Shot clock at 5. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Young on the attack. Back to Capella. Pass to Young. Capella with it. Defended by Gobert. Young inside. He's against Gobert. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close.
Fans, your jazz dancers. Fans, your jazz dancers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. Gobert no good.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot. You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Here's O'Neal. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Conley gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Now here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Bogdanovic against Collins. Oh, got a piece of it. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Bogdanovic. The kick out to Conley. Lets it fly. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovic on that strong finish.
Collins with it. And Collins with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Now Mitchell. With the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Young, the pass to Capella. From deep. He's off on that one. And Utah will come the other way. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Capella. No good off the back of the rim.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Young. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And they pick up 2. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Young from long range, And it's Capella with the jam.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Conley passes to Mitchell. .32 seconds left in the half. From deep, Conley. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress of the shot clock, no problem.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Fires the three. Utah with the rebound. And here's Bogdanovich. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the floor for Atlanta, we've got a Kongwu, Kevin Huerter out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Danilo Gallinari, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the three. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Whiteside. This for the tie. No, they're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. Wright with the ball from deep three-point range. Here's a Kongwu. Back to Gallinari. On the take. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Here's Gallinari. Soft touch off the glass. Utah trailing here. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Clarkson for three. Drills it from deep.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Pass to Huerter. Back to Wright. Utah with the rebound. Gay right side for the lead. He can't hit that time. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Clarkson. Tries it from 19 to the paint. And stolen by Huerter. Whiteside against Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. Takes it inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now here's Gay. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 to shoot. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Pascal. Here's Gay. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now here's Whiteside. Here's Gay. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's a Okongwu, defended by Whiteside. Back to Wright. And he drives in. And he can't get that one. And Utah will come the other way. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. To the middle. Back to Alexander Walker. Here's Whiteside. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Hawks leading. Here's Luau Cabarro. Stolen by Whiteside. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Here's Hernan Gomez. No good with the triple. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Okongwu. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Gay inside for the lead. On the wing, Clarkson. Back to Gay. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Hernan Gomez. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's the three. Right on the left side. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Utah shooting only 42%. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gay with the ball. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clarkson outside. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Atlanta making some changes here. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Down low. Here's Hernan Gomez. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
So you can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. Now here's Young. The kick to Hunter. Poke loose. Conley against Young. The shot by Conley, no good.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Kicks it out to Collins. Going inside, and Collins with the slam.
Oh, an explosive leaper who plays with good energy. Collins can make some real athletic finishes.
Outside Mitchell. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. 6 on the shot clock. And Mitchell with the slam.
If you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range.
Young pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Left side Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Conley against Young. The shot by Conley, no good.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovic. Inside, Hunter. And there's contact and a whistle. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People
The previous play is under the
down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're at it.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to Coach. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hunter. So hits one and misses one at the line. For Utah, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. Now Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Conley. Drops in the 3.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Young against Conley. For 3, Collins. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For 3, O'Neal. They get it back.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
Right wing. Outside Young. Here's Collins. Changes up. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins inside. Defended by Gobert. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Conley finds Mitchell. Now here's Bogdanovich. Collins defending. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. And here's Young. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. 1:07 left to play in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Now Bogdanovich. Stolen by Collins. And now the Hawks on the break. Hunter passes to Young. Up top, Capella. Shot clock at 6. He connects!
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Pass to Mitchell. Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the inside. From deep, Conley. Can't knock in the 3. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. So Phoenix will get the first possession. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Now here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. Back to Paul. Launches a 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Johnson with the block. And he recovers it. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. Now Conley. Mitchell outside. Misses the 3. Paul kicks to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. On the wing, Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. All alone. And the jumper falls for him.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Now, here's Mitchell. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Conley against Paul.
Love the heart of Chris Paul, especially on defense where he is an absolute pest.
Mitchell against Booker. Pass to Johnson. Bridges outside. Back to Johnson. Bridges dishes to Booker. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell outside. There's the drive. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Jazz have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. This one for 3. The Jazz with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now the pass to Mitchell. Conley with a wide open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
2 minutes.
Bridges outside. Over O'Neal. Bridges finds Johnson. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Ayton. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Passes to O'Neal. No good. That would have tied it. Knocked loose. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Takes it in. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Bridges a screen on Conley. Booker, right side. Johnson, a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Conley with it. Mitchell outside. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Booker. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here is Conley. He kicks it to Gobert. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Yep, that one goes in there.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Beyond the arc. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton sets the pick for Booker to the inside. 3-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And stolen by Ayton. Johnson with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. A nice shot by Booker.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Offensive rebound.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Inside, it's deflected. Stolen by Michael Conley. To the middle. Now the dish to Gobert. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Booker outside. Driving the lane. The dunk and the buck. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult these can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Mitchell, this is to come. Back to Mitchell. He takes it in, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And here's Conley outside. Another miss by Utah. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. It's good. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter. Well, Steve, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot 4 threes. And with more threes, gives you more stats. And with more stats, gives you the bag. And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Mitchell outside. Deep. High post, Gobert. Ayton's there. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Shot from the wing. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Pass to Paul. Back to Bridges. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Booker with it. Now defended by Gobert. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by Johnson.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Conley with the three. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. Into the lane. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Johnson. Ayton kicks to Bridges. And the pass to Booker. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Back to Ayton. And so that's the end of the first half. Phoenix ahead. All right, Dave, thank you. And
the Jazz, 13.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Jake Crowder out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Holiday in at the point. Jazz trail by 13. Down low. Gay outside. Pass to Clarkson. Fires for three. Drains the three-pointer. Clarkson's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Jazz. Here's Holiday. McGee in the high post. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Crowder. Free throw line jump shot. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Rudy Gay on the wing. Craig defending. Pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, good with the triple. Phoenix leading by 10. Out to the wing. Craig passes to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
To the middle. There's the pass to Alexander Walker. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great team. And here's Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Shamet. Shoots over Clarkson. Crowder from outside. A rebound by the Jazz. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Utah. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Nice ball movement by Utah. Driving in. Count that bucket.
Rudy Gay.
Gay's got his first bucket of the night.
Over the years, Rudy Gay has added a lot of bulk to his frame. You see it right there off contact.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
And Whiteside
2
sends
minutes
it
remaining
back.
in the third.
Whiteside light off his feet, plus he can block your shot with either hand.
Gay can't hit. Suns leading by 10. And there's the drive. Here's Crowder. Up and in on the layup. Crowder's got his first 2 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Alexander Walker laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Holiday, the pass to Shamet. Pass to Craig. Back to Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint and stolen by Whiteside. Clarkson against Crowder. Clarkson kicks to Hernan Gomez. Alexander Walker passes to Hernan Gomez. Pocket 6. Clarkson for 3. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Gay against McGee. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. On defense, the Suns. It's a 10-point game. Here's Gay, and there's the feed to Whiteside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Holiday launches it. Shamet finds McGee. Right block shot, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Conley. Good work defensively by Paul. Phoenix leading by 10. Bridges outside. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. The 15-footer, good.
Mitchell.
When you can't get all the way to the rim, that's the backup plan. Rise up for a mid-range jumper.
Paul surveying the floor. Bridges passes to Booker. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Utah ball.
Jazz trail by 11. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Kicks to Mitchell. The three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Johnson's got rebound number 5 for tonight. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Booker the pass to Ayton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. The pass to Gobert. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded by Johnson. For 3, Mitchell gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Booker outside. Let's go. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Mitchell passes to Gobert. He kicks to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Shot clock violation. Suns ball.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Booker in the corner, trying to get something going. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Passes it to O'Neal. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Johnson kicks to Ayton. Johnson sends the screen for Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots the 3. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. And the Suns lead by 14.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Paul. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Mitchell going inside, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Phoenix.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Devin Booker.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Off target from outside. And so it's Utah here with the ball. They trail by 14. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Conley is so smart at exploiting holes in the defense on the drive. He's incredibly effective at drawing fouls.
Mike Conley.
And Conley drops them both. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Booker with it. Dishes to Paul. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. Now here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. 4 on the clock. Young misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes.
You can count on Booker for some 3-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Collins outside. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Young. The rebound by Bridges.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Now here's Young. Hunter finds Young. Here's the 3. And it's Young again missing. Outside Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Now here's Capella. Back to Collins. Clock at 6. Outside Hunter. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Hawks call time here. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Johnson passes to Ayton. Outside Booker. 6 to shoot. Fires it from 18. Doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Young driving to the basket, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Free throw is good. Young.
And in just his 2nd season, Trae Young made his first All-Star game in 2020. An amazing accomplishment. He finished 2nd in assists, 4th in points per game.
2 minutes remaining.
Starting to cement himself as an elite offensive talent.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
3-pointer, Bridges. Counted from distance.
Mikal really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. The kick out to Young. Over to the wing. Capella, screen on Johnson. Collins passes to Capella. First shot won't go. The Suns leading. Outside Booker to the inside. Here's Ayton. Banked it in off the glass.
I just love the ball movement.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Young against Paul. Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition, here come the Suns. The three from Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his third assist of the night.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Young. The kick to Hunter. They need this. Let's go with a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Tipped. This one for three. And the Suns get another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Young against Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Pass to Collins. Off with the layup. Booker for three. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things tough for his men.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
On the court for the Hawks. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Outside Booker, the 3. Capella with a rebound. Booker's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Bridges against Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The kick out to Paul. Stolen by Young. Bogdanovich against Booker. To the right side. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Paul against Young. From deep, Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Young. He takes it in. Pass to Hunter. The 3 is up. Kept alive by Atlanta. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. The shot no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Ayton. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the score by Phoenix. Stolen by Ayton, and they're on the break. Outside for Booker. A minute 50 left in the first half.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's Bogdanovich. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. You know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Aiden. Outside for Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Beyond the arc. Capella with a rebound.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Hunter passes to Young. Sinks the tray. Young's got 6.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Bridges, a screen on Young. Pass to Booker. Out to the right wing. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot from the wing, and it's in, off the glass. 13 points in the game.
That's what he does. Devin Booker with a beautiful shot there.
Ball against Young. Collins right side. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. Booker can't get it to go.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
JaVale McGee out there with Jay Crowder. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then it's Torrey Craig. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many...
The previous play is under.
NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
That's a jump ball.
Holiday with the ball. 5 on the clock. Fires it. Offensive board. McGee passes to Crowder. And right with the defensive effort. And the Hawks shooting just under 40% from the field. Outside Herter. Down low. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Wright drives it, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Craig on the wing. To the middle. Clock at 4. A nice shot by McGee.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Gallinari against Crowder. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Now here's Herder. Tight defense on him. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Outside Craig, all alone. And too long on the shot. Now the Hawks with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Crowder finds McGee. Shoots over Okongwu. McGee's shot is off. McGee's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's Gallinari. Back to Okongwu. Hey, puts up a 3. It's Gallinari with a drive. Yes, it's good. Gallinari's got his first points of the night.
I don't know how you match up sometimes with the long arms and high release of Gallinari. The defense learned their lesson on the drive there.
Pass to Shaman. Inside. Crowder outside. McGee a screen. Crowder, the pass to McGee. Over Herder. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Crowder.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man. Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Pass to Gallinari. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Right outside. Here's Okongwu, covered by McGee. Okongwu, no good. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Pass to Shaman. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Suns lead by 16.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
From deep. It's right on the wing. Crowder against Gallinari. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gallinari's got 4 points this quarter.
Respecting the effort from Gallo there, works his way near the rim, and no one stops him from doing this thing there.
Holiday passes to McGee. Crowder outside. Back to McGee. Crowder outside. Fires from deep. Gallinari pulls it in. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And so it's Phoenix going into the break up 12.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The Hawks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. On the floor for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. And Young, here we go. Good on the bucket.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Suns.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
The Hawks trailing. Oh, deflected. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Atlanta.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
And here's Paul. Outside Booker. Ayton with a screen. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 8.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Young against Paul. Outside Young. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Now Booker for 3. Buries it from 3.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
And Allie, thanks. Basket's good.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Hits a three-pointer.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Young on the attack. Can't cash it in from close range. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Three-pointer, Bridges. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the wing on the left. Booker against Collins. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Booker with the defensive effort.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Ayton.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Collins. Another shot. The kick out to Johnson. Takes a 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Hunter for 3. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Booker against Bogdanovich. Booker, the pass to Johnson. And here's Ayton. For 3, Booker sinks it from distance. Booker's got 19 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Suns.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again, and it worked.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Here's Bogdanovich. Comes up empty down low. Collins against Johnson. Here's Ayton. Missed it from 7 feet. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this.
Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Collins against Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Here's Mitchell, drives to the hoop, and he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
It's tipped, stolen by Mitchell. Conley surveying the D. Rebound by the Hawks.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Bogdanovich against Collins. Mitchell outside. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Young finds Capella. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And the call. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post-game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult
shots, the previous play is under
review. Can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Mitchell against Young. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Young drives in. Here's Bogdanovich. Backs in, coming off the assist from Young.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
O'Neal against Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. Another shot out to Conley. Lets it go. That one wide left.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Young against Conley. Back to Young. And he banks in the lane.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Mitchell outside. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Bogdanovich wide open. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Mitchell, and he can't jam it through.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside, Bogdanovich. Inside. Here's Capella over Gobert. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Just 5 on the clock. In transition, here come the Jazz. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Young, and he converts the layup. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Young on the wing. With the drive, and the basket is good. Young's got 4 this quarter.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. For 3. And they get it back. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for it. So, no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bogdanovich with it. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Young, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And they get it, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive, nice.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Young. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Hunter against O'Neal. Conley with a wide open look. It's good from long range. And now just a 4-point Atlanta lead. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
And an intentional foul right there.
2 seconds. The Hawks call timeout.
Jazz trail by 4.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud.
Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Conley. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Conley's shot is off. And has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's Young on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Plays it up and banks it in. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
What a look. Young providing the dominance. A really unselfish player.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Now, here is Young. He's got 11. Outside, Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Collins passes to Capella. Basket is good. He'll get a chance. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
First. Team second.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Passes it to Mitchell. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Young, and it's blocked by Conley. Here's Mitchell. Good D by Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. Here's Capella. The shake. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit.
So that'll be it for the first hit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Gallinari is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Herter in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. On defense, Utah trailing by 5. And he drives in. The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Alexander Walker. It's right on the wing. Stolen by Clarkson. Hernangomez with the ball. Now right defender. Nobody near Gay. Hits it from three-point range. Gay's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Right outside. In the corner. Herder with it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 7. Here's Alexander Walker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the inside. Whiteside finds Hernangomez. Here's Luwawu. Another three for Atlanta.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Gay. Goes back up. Right wing. A wide open shot from Hernangomez. Another miss by Utah. Atlanta leading by 10. Pass to Luwawu. Over to the wing. Okongwu dishes to right. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the right block. Rebounded by the Jazz. Clarkson surveying the floor. Here's the pass to Hernangomez. Here's Alexander Walker. Second shot opportunity. Hernangomez kicks to Whiteside. Gay passes to Hernangomez. Gallinari with the rebound.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Here's Okongwu. It's not going to go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time.
Team second.
That's his first foul. Jazz trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Alexander Walker. Tries again. Right side, the pass to Alexander Walker. Pass to Whiteside to end the cold streak. Tries yet again. He takes it up and lays it in.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Gallinari outside. Gallinari on the wing. Back to Herder. And the layup is good. Herder's got the lead back up to 10 now for Atlanta.
Well, Gallinari, a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Wright. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
And the defender all over.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Hunter dishes to Bogdanovich. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Young passes to Collins. And that one, good. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And the rejection by Collins. Clarkson outside. And the pass to Alexander Walker. Second chance shot. The rebound by Young.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
driving inside. Banked in off the glass. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the three spot. Mitchell dishes to Gobert, and he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow!
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Takes a three. Another three for Atlanta.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. From the arc. To the paint. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Mike Conley.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Passes to Hunter. He dishes it to Young. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Hawks.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
You know, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
Mitchell outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Clock is at 3. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And Young, here we go. He gets it in there. Young's got 21.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Young's confidence serves as the catalyst for him taking over games.
All right, look who's coming into the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
Here's Mitchell. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Conley against Young. Conley's shot is off. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Hunter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And Young comes over to help. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. An easy 2 points on the layup. O'Neal's got his first points of the night.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. Tries the spin move. Hunter, no one around him. And the three off target. Jazz trail by 18. Young with the steal. Collins with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. On its way from Hunter for two. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. The Jazz have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hawks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. 7-foot shot. Rebound, Atlanta. They led the game at one point by 20. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Shot clock at 5. Pulls it up. Off the left rim and out. Hunter against Mitchell. Outside Conley. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing.
visiting Phoenix Suns.
And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Here are the five for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Knocks down the long J.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Driving. Wow! Crazy good!
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Launches it. And the Suns get another three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. A nice shot by Mitchell.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. The rebound by Bridges.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Booker. Here's Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, B.A., was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
From deep, Conley. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Looking to end the run.
Oh, did you see that?
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
Bridges outside. The three is up. First shot won't go.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive and they've been proficient.
The three from Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Johnson a screen on Conley. Booker pass to Johnson. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Utah trailing here. Now here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Johnson passes to Paul. Knocks down the triple. Paul's got 5 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Your chance dancers.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Mitchell, good.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Outside for Booker. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Here's Conley. Outside for Mitchell. 4-3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have got 7 of 8 in the basket. For 3, Booker. The shot comes out, and Utah will come the other way. Jumps up, and Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Paul from outside the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, hammer it home.
That hurt. Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Booker. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's
all right. Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. From deep, Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. Second shot opportunity. Gobert no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Booker's got 16.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Outside Mitchell from behind the arc. The Suns clear it. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Outside Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. That's good from Ayton. On the assist by Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one. For Utah, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Ball against Conley. Right side Booker. Now here's Paul. He's closely guarded. Down low. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And that one's good for Conley. Conley's gotten his first points in this one.
The track star DNA for Conley on full display in the open court.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Now here's Johnson. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Mitchell.
Whoa, wait a second. If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Outside Johnson.
2 minutes.
Back to Paul.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Booker from deep 3-point range. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Conley with the ball. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Booker against Mitchell. Shoots over Booker from deep. Conley. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. 1:27 left in the second quarter. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Over Mitchell. Paul finds Booker. Here's Ayton. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Booker, good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 18. Pass to Gobert. From deep, Conley. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Clarkson's checked in for Utah. Utah's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with it. Is covered by Ayton. To the middle. It's tipped. And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Juan Hernan Gomez out there with Eric Paschall. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Gay in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Still a big-time athlete. Even with all that mileage on him, Rudy is quick. The defense late to rotate.
All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, BA, you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
Second chance shot. And he banks in the layup. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, despite the injuries he suffered in his career, Rudy Gay remains a pretty good athlete.
Craig with a screen on Clarkson. Pass to Shamet. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. Now here's McGee. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And a miss there off the inbound. Challenging stretch here for Utah. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Clarkson passes to Paschall. Lets it go from deep. Holiday grabs the miss. And the Suns shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Here's Crowder. Rebound, Utah. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And Clarkson, here we go. And he gets it to go.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Holiday. Here's Crowder. Here's Shamet. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the Jazz pushing it up now. The pull-up. Whiteside with it. Picked up by Craig. From deep. That shot, no good. Shot to end the cold streak. To the paint. Here's McGee. And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
What an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Back to McGee. Shoots over Whiteside. So it'll be, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
Previous play is
After the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. Bridges comes in for Craig. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Shamet. And it's Chris Paul in for Holiday. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 18. Oh, misses the easy stuff. Deflects the pass. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Bridges. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. It doesn't go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Booker can't get it to go.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Mitchell finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Right side Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. Booker, the pass to Johnson. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 6th assist of the night.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Now here's Conley. For 3, O'Neal. They get it again. Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
I like whenever Gobert takes initiative and tries to score, because sometimes it forces the defense to foul him. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
And the Suns making a change here. Aiden's checked in. Now here's Johnson. 6 points for him.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Gay, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight. They're close to taking the lead.
Booker against Gay. Booker, pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight from deep. Gay. On the wing, Clarkson. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead, up 10.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 2. Good chance here for Booker. Cash money on the open jump shot. Booker's got 24 points.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Booker defending. Here's O'Neal driving in. It's stolen by Johnson. Hayden with it. He's picked up by Conley. Here's Booker. That one a little long.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
The three. And it's Booker again missing.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considered he's hit none since.
The kick out to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. It's tipped. Bridges finds Johnson. Now here's Booker. Check by Mitchell. Johnson a screen on Mitchell from the right block. Mitchell grabs the miss. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
And here's Conley. Nifty move. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Mikal Bridges.
How about that from Conley? The little guy taking it inside and forcing the issue.
Free throw drops for Conley. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. And Conley drops them both.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Booker. Over Mitchell. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
The three from Mitchell. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Outside Bogdanovich. The three from Mitchell. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Takes the three. And the Suns miss again. For the Jazz, this one not looking good. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich against Booker. Shot left block. Pass to Mitchell. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Basket counts. And the Suns lead by 12. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Stolen by Ayton. Knocks it loose. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Johnson. Lets the three fly. Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Suns.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Devin Booker.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
34 seconds left in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Booker fires from way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Mitchell. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Now here's Paul. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road.